Testing the mic volume. Hello there, folks. We are back in Elite Dangerous today. Hi, Subsonic. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you. Let's just make sure everything is working. And yeah, seems to be. It's a LaveCon paint job. I can't remember if I got it last year at LaveCon or the year before, because I've been to LaveCon 3 times previously. This year will be my 4th. So if anyone's in the UK in early July and is liking Elite Dangerous, you might want to give WaveCon a look. And you can get paint jobs like this. Let's just get into the game proper. I'm going to start off with where we left off last time, which was in the middle of some bounty hunting, and take things from there. Yeah, usually with the LaveCon paint jobs, what they do is they give it out for a couple of ships each year. Okay, so no surprise, I failed a couple of missions. I didn't find those guys in time. That's a pity. Completed loads. I've got 31 minutes left on this. Okay, there we go. We have got to defeat 4 pirates in 30 minutes. So we best get to it. You're a federal agent, so you're of no interest at all. Because federal agents are not pirates. You're heading to the ring, so you're probably a miner. Actually, you're wanted, but you're the wrong pirate faction. Hi, Bongo Baggins, and yes, failed a couple of the missions, unfortunately. Right. So that's all of the ones that were immediately around here. Okay, they're fighting. Right, let's find some more pirates. If needs be, we will jump into another res. Don't look like anyone's shooting each other there. Diamond Black Explorer where? Okay, you're a miner. Speech to text. Good to see you again, Bongo Baggins. And yeah, it's web captioner. There's a link in the panels. There's a number of captioning options you've got, depending on all sorts of factors. But this is one of them. It basically runs in a Chrome browser, and you have to capture it as a source in OBS. And it uses the Google API, which means you're training Google's AI, of course. But most of them seem to use the Google API, so... Come on, pirates, I know you're out here somewhere. Alright, let's just clear you. What's all this mining that's going on? Right. See if we can get ourselves some pirates this way. Imperial Courier could be an agent, which is a bit weird if they're federal, but there you go. Not going to be a mining ship. Lost them. Where do they go? Could be a bodyguard. Perfect. Guitar scan. Switch over to the weapons. Send in the fighter to distract them. They're only competent, so this won't last long. Enjoy your lurk tabs on it. Wow, okay. That's one down. We have 27 minutes to get the other 3. I like those odds. We're 10 clicks from the center of the res, so we'll head out a bit more. Karunda, thank you very much for the raid on Switch. Welcome on in, folks. You've managed to escape the stream cupboard. Nicely done. Nicely done. Welcome on in. Now, while that's going on, just do the shout out. So I have had the pleasure of hanging out in Karumba's stream before, and he's most excellent. So if you haven't given Karumba a look for some reason, you need to. Hi Karumba, I hope you had a good stream. Out of interest, what were you doing? Thank you very much, Theft Lords. Apologies if I mangled that. For the follow. Come on guys, where are these pirates? I need another 3 in about 25 minutes. Really good stream, mostly jumping, chatting and jumping and chatting. Ah, hardcore exploration. Yeah, that's fine. I've enjoyed that myself many a time. Okay, that's a Hutton trucker and they're not wanted. Aha! Python, okay. Were you going anywhere in particular? Or... Super. Right, dialing the power plant. Get ready to start shooting them. Yep.
Okay,
Finishing off some bounty hunting to begin with. Send the fighter in to distract. They are deadly, so they've got shield cells. Thank you very much for that follow, Karumba. Much appreciated.
I'm taking hull damage, Commander.
Yeah, so's he. All good.
We're down to 50% hull, Commander. Under attack.
That's fine. Oh, no, missed that one. Let's reset the pips for some reason. That's more like it. I think we'll go for a bit of a ram. Well, I've got no power plant. Where's their shield generator? There it is. Don't think their shields are going to recharge, but that's them.
Under attack.
Yeah, basically, last time I stacked a load of Pirate Massacre missions, and I have to finish cashing them in. Well, finish them before I can cash them in. This looks like it might be a wing. No, it's not, but it is the right people. So,
Roger that. Moving into attack.
so I do love the Crate Mark II for this. 2 medium and 1 large multi-cannon and 2 large plasmas. Right, that's their power plant gone. Now let's make sure they will not have any more shields. And that's them. Right, we got 20 minutes
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
to get one more. And there's a fight over there. And there's a third lance. Third lance, don't mind. Not a problem, Karamba. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Cool. Right, we got that one scanned. Now let's find the wing. I'd like to know who I'm fighting before I do. You're part of it. You might be, might not be, because you're not a Diamondback. Catch you again soon. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, Grumber. And no, that's not part of their wing.
Scan detected.
There's a third lance. There's that one.
Scan detected.
Got a Diamondback Explorer. Right, there's the third one.
Aim for targets, Commander.
Okay, that just took 2 rings of shields out and
Incoming mission critical message.
right.
Attack.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Oh, you're just an expert. Oh well.
Temperature critical. Shields offline.
Let's just take a shield generator. Although at this rate we'll take your hold first. Yep. Nice.
Incoming mission critical message.
That's everyone dead we had to take out. Large number of bounties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. 14 missions. A couple of them were in another system, but most of them were here.
Okay, Commander. Fighter en route back to Mothership.
So first order of business actually is to hand in the bounties in this system. So our closest station. That'll do nicely.
Fighter is locked down. We're good to go, Commander.
Right. We'll see how much we make. Got a hand in a couple of different systems.
Branches drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should have a good haul. Very pretty. There's us out of the rings. Now we're going to reload here. And we'll start totting up our hay. So at the start of this, I got a massacre pirate mission in this system, and I ended up jumping into another system within 10 light years and got lucky, and there were pirate massacre missions for the same system, same faction, also there. So I was able to stack them quite nicely. Hiya Marvin, 07 to your good self as well. Hopefully. The problem with stacking massacre missions is the setup time and the time it takes to hand them all in. But it is a good way of making money through bounty hunting. And if you've never stacked massacre missions before and wondering what it's all about, I'll show you the payout stage. But I also have a short hints and tip video on my YouTube channel. All links are in the panels below. If you haven't played ED since 2018, can't wait to return. I hope you will have a good time when you do return. I've played on and off since it came out. And I still love it. Sometimes I take a break, but I would say I still love it. Right, so we've reloaded. A mere 3.6 billion in the bank. Right, let's see what bounties. Oh, excellent, a factor. Right. So we've got 3.8 million in bounties in this system that we can hand in here. Factor will let us redeem another millions worth, so that gets up to 4.8 million. Now let me just see. I don't think any of those are places I will be going, so we will take the penalty, the drop in payout. That's 4.8 million so far. Which is good. I don't think I've got any cartographic data, but let's just check. Ah, we do, and it's not worth anything. Okay, well, let's clear that out of the way. Right. So 4.8 million so far. And we've got to hand in at G and George. We'll go to George first. Other thing we need to do, actually, we are going to have to hand in over here. Now, I'm doing all of this stuff in support of a faction called the Brigade, which, if you know her, is Psyche's squadron in game. And the Brigade were in a state of war, but they are not now, but they won it. Okay, we'll finish off handing in all of our missions. And then we'll do some more work for the Brigade. So,
check the wider area spaces we offer and enjoy your stay.
Shipment disengaged from landing pad. Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter.
tip for you if you didn't know, always scan ships for data. You can go to a broker and trade that data in for other forms, and that can save you a lot of hassle. Right, so actually we want this one. Just get away from the station. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes since 2018, so Horizons would have been out. But I don't think Beyond was. I think Beyond came out though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Safe travels, Commander.
So you wouldn't have done any core mining before. You're going to have fun with that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. But Horizons, when it came out, they couldn't really play it because of some hardware issues. Oh no! Well, sorry to hear you were running into problems. Yes, they're probably sorted. Given how long it's been.
Fuel sweeping.
Horizons is pretty essential, I would say, to the
Fuel
game.
sweeping complete.
Technically, it's not, but you'll have so much more fun if you've got it. Same reasons are keeping you from playing now. So are you getting some new hardware then? Is that why you're going to be playing again soon? And yeah, sorry to hear about the hardware issues, that sucks. Just stopped working, but I'm getting a new PC in March. Excellent. Scan this ship for data. Private courier, eh? Enjoy the new PC. What we got here? Okay, that's what we want. Yeah, I mean, any new PC should have absolutely no problem running Elite Dangerous. My PC is 5 years old. Funny thing is, I could get the materials and data, but couldn't do anything with it. That's weird. Did you have a chat with Frontier support at all? I mean, I know that there's been some weird bugs on occasion, so... But that is particularly weird. New PC should sort it though, so... Okay, we've got a little too close to that planet. As I was saying, this PC is almost 5 years old, or is 5 years old, and I play Elite Dangerous on it and stream at the same time. So a new PC, you should have no problems whatsoever. I hope.
Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure.
Right.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 38.
So this is the problem with stacking massacre missions. You have to fly around loads of stations to find them. There's an element of luck to that. And then of course you have to fly back to those stations to hand it all in. Turns out because my GPU didn't support GX11, some features were locked. Wow.
We extend a warm welcome to new arrivals at this facility.
Okay.
Wish a safe journey to full departure.
Well, I'm glad it's getting sorted.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, this card in here is a NVIDIA 980. So old, but it runs DX11. Including the engineers since they require landing on planets that planets are rendered with G. Yeah, that makes sense.
Report to station
Yep.
services for more information, Commander.
Okay, we made 4.8 million so far.
Considerate of other vessels.
So I can't take that. I'm not too bothered about the reputation. So we'll take the 2.8. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch, Marvin. Welcome. Welcome to our little community.
Incoming message.
So 2.8, that takes us up to 7.6.
Bay traffic flowing smoothly. Please follow
Okay. Now we could take more money, but I do like to get materials.
Thank you.
So 7.6, that's 9.6, 10.3. We'll take the materials. So just it's great, went to Beagle Point and engineered ass. Wow, that's one heck of a trip. I've never done that.
If you're unable to complete docking procedures within
10.4, 11.2.
day and resubmit the document.
Cool. Now we've made 11.2, but you know, the higher your faction with someone is, took like half a year. Wow, that's dedication. We're going to invest.
Incoming message.
There we go. We've gone up a level. That's not going to get me all the way up. So if I was in this station now and I wanted to go back and start massacre missions for the lot I was just shooting, there's one. 24 pirates, 11 million. That's nice. Only take one mission from each faction, preferably. So just seeing if there's any more of them here. I'm not going to take them, but just to show you what I was doing.
We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to landing pads during arrival.
Here we go.
and departure.
So they were saying it was 24 there, so there's 10 there. 15 there. So you could take a couple from this one because you've already got to do 24. You shot the fuzz, Subsonic. Oops. Might be time to lay low for a bit until you can pay your fines. So that, yeah, that's basically a very quick demonstration of how stacking massacre missions works.
We will be forced to respond to aggressive actions.
So we're up to 11.4, I think. Probably going to lose. No, 11.2. Ran away very quick, now hiding. Good stuff. We've all done it.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
You need to slink away to a interstellar factory and get them to sort out those pesky legal bills. I mean, sometimes the police don't make it easy to not shoot them, do they? So, you know, it's hardly your fault, I'm sure. Now, they're wanted, but if I shoot them right now, the station will blow me into little itty bitty pieces. So we won't do that. when your radar suddenly goes all red. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that oh dear moment, shall we say.
3, 2,
Although I would use somewhat stronger language. Right, 11.2. Even remembering that gives me goosebumps. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, they got in the way of my beans. What can I do? Exactly. If these amateurs don't know how to fly, it's hardly your fault. But they do insist on you paying the repair bills, so they're unreasonable like that. Presumably you stopped shooting before someone went bang. No? That's why you and your mates mostly do HASRES. Yeah. That is definitely one of the advantages of the HASRES. It went off. Oh dear. Well, subs on it. Well, at least you survived the experience. Yeah, I always enjoyed hunting in res zones, particularly HASRES, in anarchy systems. Because if you steal from ships in a HASRES, I think you might get a criminal record for that normally. But of course in an anarchy system you do not. So if there aren't the pirates you want around, you can always go see what the miners are mining. If they're mining something nice, you can help yourself.
Docking request granted.
No problem, Subsonic. Right,
Landing gear deployed.
we're up to 11.2. I think it's still illegal salvage, just no one cares. Yeah, exactly. It is illegal salvage, but as you say, no one cares. We only sell it on the black market,
Landing gear
which affects the
retracted.
price. But there's ways of working with that, so... No, he isn't going to let me land there. Ooh. Yes. Just thought maybe if I blame the icy ship now, they might let me... Yes, blame the AI, because my AI just didn't deploy the landing gear, so, you know. AI's blame them for everything. If in doubt, blame Astra. Yeah. Apart from the fact that Astra's not installed on this ship, but... Right. Okay, so we're 11.2. We'll call that 112.
Incoming message. Incoming mission critical
We'll
message.
call that 12.7. Just a small detail. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. 12.7, 12.8, 13.8. 14.8, 14.9.
Incoming mission critical
14.9. I want the focus crystals though. 14.9, so 15.2, 24.2. 24.2. Oh, by the way, if you're looking at massacre missions, unlike assassination missions, if it's a solo one or it's a wing one, there's no difference in the difficulty. But the payouts tend to be better, and you get 7 days rather than 1 to do it in. So it's worth keeping an eye out for them. The wing assassination missions, those are tougher. Right. Talking about illegal stuff, I once got scammed with a full stack of Rubigo missions when it was still a thing. Oh dear. Yes. That would have been expensive, especially given that the payouts were probably a little bit lower then. And you didn't have things like core mining to go work it off. I haven't been to Rubigo in a long time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's fine. Be aware the chatbot is set on somewhat militant moderation settings, but no problem at all with that, Marvin. And yes, it is. In fact, if we can't find anything else to do later, we might go blow some rocks up. But we'll probably end up doing other things. But it is good fun. Oh, classified scan databanks. Womp along with a glitchy hollow display is just yeah indeed, it's really well done. I remember when they were showing some selected people that stuff and listening to Malik and Bognogus and Psyche and Kolo, and they were all saying they absolutely loved it. I can see why. I haven't seen it without YouTube compression yet. Ah. You have an experience to come. Yeah, that and the first time I went into a burning station probably count as really good experiences, and with the sound design and everything. There have been plenty of others, but those two stand out. Hey.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Remember doing a couple of station rescue missions there? Cool, yeah. Very cool. Haven't done any for a bit, as the Fargoys haven't been blowing up anything near where I've been loitering, but oh yeah, all kinds of cool. The temperatures, yeah, it is a bit nerve-wracking, absolutely.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yes, indeedy. Definitely have to pay attention. Right. 24.2. I'll take the bioconductors. So 27.8. Thank you. 0.8. 28.4. 37.4. We'll take those. Whoops. 7.5, 28.5. Follow-up missions as well. The 8.5. So we finished handing in there. Just make sure of that. Yep, no mission icons. Why whoops?
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hi, if Art. You are more than welcome to come out in the fighter anytime, Art, and yeah, no problem at all. And things are pretty good.
3, 2,
As long as this storm that's about to hit us doesn't blow any tiles off my roof again, we'll be fine. The thing about Elite, there's always something to make you afraid or nervous. Some people don't like stars, black holes. I'm always wary of my temperatures. That's a good thing to be wary of, Marvin. Yeah, I'm fine, Art, thank you. Just met Calf in here? It's just the one.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yes, especially temperature around the White Dwarf. Very important to watch that. Is Barnard's Loop still permalocked? I do believe it is, although other people in chat might know differently. I don't think every single system is permalocked, but I think it's very difficult to get there, if at all, if possible at all. It's still part of the Fargoid space. Yes, I don't have many gripes with Elite, but I do wish they'd pick the pace up with some aspects of the story. Although I imagine they're focused on all the rewriting of the game and stuff they're doing at the moment, and they want to leave some of it until they've got that in. I went there as well when it was possible. Yeah, it's definitely worth a trip. Because I'm in the UK, on the rare occasion I've got to look for a telescope, things like the Orion Nebula and that are always quite good to look at. It was your first long range expedition. Very cool. Okay. Oh.
Delivery request granted.
landing gear is
Landing
deployed
gear
this time.
deployed.
So that's a good start.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so 48.5, 48.5, 9.3. Nice. So Boot Brigade is one of the factions I support. Assassinate no Pyro. Interesting. Bane of the Hearths heading in the southwestern direction from the bulges. Yeah. Yeah, indeed are. Okay. Right. One last. Oh, we got this one as well. Okay. So we've made almost, or probably about 49 million out of the PSPF Purple family. But where we really need to focus is on the other Boot Brigade system, because
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
we need to build our faction up. We don't control anything in that system. So we need to get that sorted out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Reports are coming in from Delta Squad. Be on the lookout for smugglers landing in the area.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So we actually start massacre missions for 2 different sets of pirates in 2 different systems. Oh yeah. In that direction, the low jump ship leads you to a world of her just trying to navigate. Yeah, absolutely. Gas giant, 2.82 light seconds from the star. That's really quite the sight. It's a bit sad that new commanders can't go there. The loot was the reason I love exploration. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to get back out there.
Fuel sweeping.
Definitely. Although I have to say, going to the core made up for it. I've been to Colonia and the core once, and it was well worth it. Which is the furthest I've ever been as well. I've never made it to Beagle Point so far, so... Yeah, one day, places like Polaris and Barnard's Loop will not be permit locked anymore, and we will rejoice, and then we'll go, oh my god, as we get steamrolled by either the Fargoids or the Guardians. And I'm really looking forward to it. Probably as good as we're going to get here. The upside of going to beyond that point, the very likely jumping ship is the fat stacks of credits you get upon return. Absolutely. And of course the payouts from exploration are now better than they were before, so
Landing permissions will be granted upon request. Welcome to this Federal Starport, Commander. Request approved. You are clear for approach to pad 4-5.
there we go.
Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown.
A-rated your Python, bought an A-rated Conda, and got yourself a tight mind just on the data payouts.
Deploying ground
That's really
services.
cool. Nice.
Obey station logs and enjoy your stay.
This was the other group we were hunting. I'll take the conductive ceramics. Only a couple £100 payout though, so. Was there anyone else here? Just see what these lot are doing. As we are going to be in the area. Took almost a year, so not the most efficient method. Wow. Ooh. Okay. I want the permit. Heading out to well-travelled areas, Sajay and Beagle Point means you'll follow what I like to think of trodden paths you get in real life. These paths are the majority of the way commanders go, so you can travel several thousand light years and find... They can travel several thousand light years and a huge percentage of them is being discovered yet. Very true. Let's see if that's going to get me far enough up to get the permit. No, I doubt it. But we're building that, so that's good. Hello, old drunken gamer. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that didn't get us very far at all. Oh well. I'm doing fine, thank you. I hope you are well. And yeah, the old drunken gamer streams, and you might well enjoy their streams. So please consider going and giving them a look sometime. That's alright. He's... We need to start building our faction with people here. Right. Onto our target system then. Is where we want to do some work. Oh, good to hear. And I trust for those of you in Western Europe that the storm isn't being too much of a problem.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Clear for egress.
Just going a couple of thousand light years up or down from the plane helped me find many more unexplored systems. Absolutely. Very good tactic. So I'm just going to scan these ships. Oh, that's 2 bits of data we've got. Now I'm going to push in line. 3 bits of data. Right. So this system, Boot Brigade are in, but they do not control anything yet. It's going to take a lot of work to change that, but we've got to start somewhere.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Safe travels, Commander.
Thank you, traffic control.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Actually, stated I hadn't thought of it myself. Yeah, it's just something because I can remember having to go fit wake scanners and go looking for stuff. But of course, with traders or the brokers and that, you don't have to do that anymore. Right. Okay, we will head there first. Now that's a white dwarf, so we are going to respect the exclusion zone and keep an eye on my heat. Make sure it doesn't start going up. And it's dropping. So we are good. Right, so the easiest way for us to help the Boot Brigade is to do missions. So we're interested in what kinds of missions they've got here. Kind of red zones they got there. Alright, we're going to take a slight detour. I can't remember if I have put a probe into these rings. One of my favourite things to do in the game is actually mining. Just don't do it all the time. And I'm always on the lookout for new mining sites. And I seem to remember I have put a probe into here and I didn't have any hotspots. Force extraction, hazardous. There's more than one hazardous, isn't there? Yeah, there's the other hazardous. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, we. I can't remember if this was one that was just a blank or if I just not put a probe into it. Okay, well that first probe went for a gap. Yeah, that's bugged. Or I've already scanned it and it's not doing the animation. That's the other thing that could be happening. Okay, so that's a shame. So we've got this base and another couple of one or more other stations. Yeah, 2 more stations actually in space. We need to see what the Brute Brigade are offering. We don't need analysis mode anymore.
Orbital flight engaged.
Speed a little bit more. Don't want to not be able to enter glide. If they are of any interest to folks, there's a few links there which are good for staying in touch with what I'm up to. Cool. Coming in good angle. All a work in progress, of course, so...
Delay C Kilo Romeo Alpha. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Submit a docking request before approaching the port. Landing authorized. Cleared to land on pad 06. Terrain alert. Climb immediately.
Okay, we managed to avoid that.
Scan detected.
Thankfully. I was paying attention that time.
Landing gear deployed.
So by the time we tell you it's terrain alert, it's too late, I would guess.
Landing complete. Engines disengaged.
Individuals who tamper with these systems will be targeted by federal security forces.
This was a good one. Potentially 30 million from a single mission. Right. So because we want to work with the Brute Brigade in this system, we cannot take missions from any of the others in this system, which limits our ability.
Welcome to our port.
Is the Brute Brigade still at war? It's in a state of boom.
And enjoy your stay.
They're still offering missions. Either that's bugged or it's only just come out of conflict. I'm looking for conflict zones.
Surface vehicles will not be admitted to
No
vehicle
conflict zones within 1,000 light seconds. I would expect to see some, so I'm not going to take any of them. There's nowhere to do them. Interesting.
vehicle bay.
Okay, so we got a couple of data transfer missions. We want to avoid the massacre missions. There's nowhere for us to do them.
Blocking access to landing pads is a crime. Infractions will be dealt
Strategic
with
data
using
hack.
force.
Could be rather tricky. Let's keep things simple. It's a wing assassination, which means it's going to be tough.
Surface vehicles will
We'll give it a shot.
to vehicle bays until they have
Right.
exited
let's go see what the others... Well, first of all, let's make sure that the other stations actually give out missions. Yep. And... yeah. Cool.
Avail of our wide range of services and enjoy your stay.
So...
Ship detach complete. Climb to exit altitude when ready.
Nice.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Next stop. What do we know about this one? Icy rings. Oh, cool. Let's scan some more rings. Not sure if I have scanned all the rings in this system. Might be a waste of time. Well, we can at least pick up some more missions. We got this game. 823 light seconds, 223 light seconds. Okay. Data transfers aren't bad. So yeah, the simplest way of affecting the BGS faction will be do lots of missions. So you want missions that are simple. Stacking massacre missions is fun, and you get to throw some bounties in there as well, but it's not the most efficient way of affecting the BGS, I don't think. Data transfer missions would be ideal. Not many ships in this system. Ah, there we go. Is Brigade a player faction or just one you chose to fight for? It's a player faction. If you enjoy Elite Dangerous, go give Psyche a watch. She's a much better streamer than me. And she is the leader of the Blue Brigade, which is the squadron that I'm actually allied with. I'm actually in her private group at the moment. Right. Not the best angle. You've already set your allegiances. That's fine. Aha, we have a scan. Right.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, there's at least one hotspot. What have we got? Bendy Derek. Not the best by some margin. Probably not worth bothering with right now. Let's just check the markets. Okay. Yeah. Not something I would worry too much about. Low temperature diamonds up to 1.6 million. Where's that? Hold on a moment. You fly with the walls of Jonah. Ah, they're fun. I have come across them before. Okay. So I just hold the phone a moment. Okay, that looks like it's Colonia. Right, that's Colonia. Low temperature diamonds are currently 1.6 million a ton there. And the other one, there's one other system where they're at 1.1 million a ton with really good demand. So if I was mining low temperature diamonds in the bubble, this is where I would be selling them right now. And you could turn up with a cutter full and you could still sell them for 1.1 million a ton because the demand is quite high. Nice. Also looks like there's some extraction sites in there, but unfortunately that particular mineral can only be found in cores, and extraction sites and reserves have no impact on the yield from cores. So, right, let's get to the station and let us see what we can see in terms of missions. Oh, not paying enough attention. And we're going to loop. Yeah. My fault. That's 2 silly mistakes today. Not doing too bad. Drew, I'm glad. I'm glad you feel less bad.
Domain request granted.
Yeah, I'll probably do a loop at least once a stream, I would say. Forgetting my landing gear. That was just foolish. Managing to save myself from hitting the surface of the planet, that was actually quite cool. That's pad 2. There we go. There's pad 3. Just out here doing rescue missions for that Federation rank grind. Yeah, that's how I got my Corvette
Landing
doing
gear
exactly the
deployed.
same thing. Thank you. That was perhaps a little bit more luck than judgment, but yeah, I managed it. Yeah, rescue missions still seems to be the best way to grind rank.
Docking successful. Engines
Don't have the cutter yet,
disengaged.
and I'm not aware of any rescue missions. I'll have to check actually if there's any rescue missions for Empire systems. Right, what missions have we got here? Boot Brigade. Aha! Well, as enjoyable as that would be, it's not the most efficient way to do things. But a data transfer, that'll do. Another data transfer. Missions for a non-existent war. We've got one wing assassination. We'll leave it at just one. And the strategic data hack. I'm going to skip that one. I've already got a wing assassination mission. We got here rocky and icy. Okay. Right.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Are there still triple hot? Yes, there are. There is still the triple hot spot for low temperature diamonds. If you are mining low temperature diamonds, that is the place to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Frameshift drive charging.
And don't forget to bring some mining lasers so that you can avail yourself of that.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think technically people have checked and just laser mining alone there is the fastest way. But there's no reason why you can't bring the stuff to blow a few cores because it is so much fun. So. So we've got 2 rings here. And that is further out. So actually, we should go and map that one first. While I think about it. On the off chance that anyone doesn't know about this who's interested in mining, but you may all do, mining subreddit. An absolute treasure trove of information on mining and what the latest changes mean. Very, very worthwhile if you want to try mining, to spend some time hanging out there. Hey, who knows, maybe we'll get another fix by the time I get back into the game. Quite possible. They have said they are going to adjust the way demand and that is working. They're not going to scrap the change they've done, but they are listening to people's feedback. Okay, no res zones in here. Well, we got a good view this time. Approach from the poles when you can.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, no obvious doubles. Right, bromellite, bromellite. My God. Low temperature diamonds. Can't see that one. Yeah. Alexandrite. So one of some worth, but you would be better off going to boron for that. Right. Go map those. Yeah, they've not said, I don't think they've said when they're going to put in their next correction. But they have said that they are going to adjust again. Indeed. Get that the first void opal bloom was the result of a bug,
Critical message.
but they could at least buff other credit methods. 30 million an hour does feel low now, yeah, and that's what if I was to say I get an average for stacking massacre missions, that would be about it. And yeah, it does feel low. What's this? A pirate is threatening me. Well, I've had a comms message. I can't see him in contacts. Let's just adjust my pips. I ran a bit of math the other day and 30 seems the average for normal methods. I think you're right, based on what I've seen.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, looks like 2 singles there.
Surface scan complete.
And 3 more. Haha! Anaconda, dangerous. I think they want to stop me from delivering some of this data, maybe. Don't believe in a fair fight.
Copy. Deploying the fighter.
Yep, definitely time for a lesson in
Online.
manners.
Standing by.
Right. If they're dangerous, they've probably got shield cells. So we need to pour in the fire. Okay, they may not have shield cells this one. Right. No more shield generator for them. Power plant next. Sorry, cut a bit.
Got a runner, Commander. Let's take them out before they jump.
That's just rude. Starting a fight and running away.
Mission critical message.
Lesson in manners has been delivered. Ah, they've been kind enough to drop some stuff. Ooh.
Programming limit drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Regulate speed for automated retrieval, Commander.
Well, our little Olympic, go and collect some stuff.
Fighter is locked down. We're good to go, Commander.
So again, similar to the data, if you have access to materials anywhere, scoop everything, because you can always trade up. So, what were the hotspots? Benitoite, that's not too bad. It's not low temperature diamonds, but void opal. All of those are core minerals, which means they're unaffected by the reses. 10k for a lesson. No wonder the pilot education system is bad in this universe. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Now, one of my missions trying to kill me. Yes. We are being hunted. Let's clear out some of these messages. I have no idea how you pronounce that. S-T-I-J-N. Stin? Right.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Let us get to the station. What I'm really looking for minor hotspots is another triple LTD or a double painite with a red zone in it or a double void opal. Something interesting.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now I know I'm being hunted and we're being hunted by dangerous anacondas.
4, 3, 2,
I'll keep more of an eye out.
engage.
Federal Security Service. Okay, you're not going to be one of the pirates, but there's a message from the pirate. Looks like we're going to be delivering another lesson in manners soon. Okay, no one's immediately behind us, so we're not about to be interdicted. There they are. Deadly anaconda called Payback. It's kind of appropriate. There we go.
Copy. Deploying the fighter.
Warning. Thermal attack. Can't hit.
SLS is online. Standing by.
Temperature critical.
Well, we're definitely getting the... Come on. Oh, and he's got shield turns. Or she. Didn't she?
Under attack.
Right, let's concentrate on getting these shields down.
Temperature critical.
They'll run out of shield cells before I do. I was trying to ram and missed them.
Under attack.
Cool. Now we're getting somewhere. Real Commander would have replied by now with all those cells. Quite possibly. Although mine are engineered to have less heat, so they could have the same.
Under attack. Heat sink deployed.
And that's the shield generator gone. Ah, system security have deigned to join us.
Temperature critical. Mission critical.
Commencing recovery, Commander. Stand by.
Nice of them to turn up eventually. What we got?
Scan detected.
Oh, chemical manipulators. And everything else. So we're not going to... If we've only got one thing, we won't put a collector out
Cargo
for that.
suit deployed.
Retrieval
We'll manually
complete.
scoop
Fighter
it.
bay is secure.
It appears there's an LTD-3 in your home system. Is that a home system other than Borang? Because I think the only other LTD-3 I've heard of is in Colonial Way. But there must be more out there. It's partly why I'm scanning rings. Cool. But
Cargo suit
if there,
retracted.
that's a spot of luck that there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
One in Jonah. Oh, nice. Right, who are we looking for now? Pritchard. Be nice if I had some decent 100k bounties. Oh, cool. Right, I need to pay more attention to that then. I wasn't aware that there were that many.
Domain request granted.
Oh, okay. It's close though. That's very cool.
Landing gear deployed.
Just remember that with the new way they're doing pricing, you want the amount of the low temperature diamonds in your hold to be half or less what the demand figure is, and you will get offered the best price.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
That's something I read on the miners subreddit, and I went out and I confirmed that it was indeed the case. Right, what missions do these people have? I don't fancy that, don't fancy that. Couple more strategic data transfers, very nice. You watched the DTEA? Could you tell me what that means? I hadn't come across that before. About supply demanding systems with zero demand. Ooh. Right. I am just going to need to nip to the toilet. So if you'll bear with me, folks, I'm just going to go to a be right back. Down to Earth Astronomy. I have heard of that YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I will be back in just a moment. Cool. Thank you for bearing with me. Right. So, we've got a load of data transfers. So you can still sell stuff in systems with zero demand and the payout will be lowest by default, but it won't be affected by the amount of stuff you're selling. Oh, now that's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. No particular rhyme or reason to this. Just double check our missions. So the assassination is there, so that's the last one we want to go to. And the rest are just data transfers that we can do in almost any order. And hopefully we'll get chased by a few pirates.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Appears you have been bamboozled.
4, 3,
In what way?
2, 1.
The LTD-3 spot was talked about is nowhere near the bowl. Oh! Oh! Still 4,000 light years. Yowza. Yeah, I was finding some LTD void opal and a double void opal as well on a recent exploration trip. But they're a good 1,500 light years out. So from an economic point of view, probably not worth it. Hey! More people chasing me.
Incoming mission critical message.
More people chasing me. So we got a Pritchard, a Philip, and a Linara. Okay. Not surprised Colonial was, yeah. Oh, one of them's out there. He just sent me a message. Not on my sensors yet. Yeah, 4K or even 1.5K. It's tricky to make the case. But then, you know, might just be a case of it's somewhere pretty.
Orbital flight engaged.
Right, are we going to get interdicted? They're out there somewhere, but they're not close. Right, cool, we're safe. Well, at least until we come out of Clyde. $1,500 light years not really efficient right now with the legend of the fleet carriers that exists. Indeed. Indeed. We will have to see. I'm hoping it will not be too much longer before we start hearing some more information about that. I'm certainly hoping that they will be giving us lots of information at LaveCon this year. 0.09
Okay, Commander,
Gs.
land on pad 06.
They promised to tell us some after. Indeed they did. Indeed they did. Yep.
Landing gear deployed.
And we've got a Elite Community Meet in April and LaveCon in July, which is going to give us a chance to actually be face to face with FDev and ask them some more questions. See if they give us any information. Okay.
Landing sequence completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Let's see if we can rattle through these at a reasonable pace. Yeah, I'll take the reputation. Actually, let's just make sure none of these are Empire. They're probably not here. Okay. That's the one we want to go to last. So I flew all the way out here in my Condor to do these rescue missions. Is there anything else cool I should do before heading to the bubble? But if you're doing rescue
Ship
missions,
release. You are clear for takeoff.
then yes, presumably you are over here. Well, apart from a bit of exploration, what are your thoughts about, alien structures? If there's any out there, there probably is. I don't know where they are. But also Fargoid Scouts, because Fargoid Scouts do not require you to have AX weaponry to be able to take them on. But that depends on whether or not you shoot Fargoids.
Frameshift drive charging.
There are some barnacles out there. I've just done a quick Google and there's certainly some barnacle sites out there. I don't know if there's anything even bigger, but you should be able to find plenty of scouts for the old combat rank. Right, we've got a 2,000 light second trip here. So the chances are good that we're going to get interdicted. Working on building over a Crate Mark II or Alliance ship to Void Fighting. Yeah, those are solid choices, I would say. So one of the bounties on the pirates hunting me is 100k, so Crate Mark II or a Python could be them. Got the Gauss cannons unlocked earlier in the week. Nice! Yeah, I haven't done much in the way of Fargoid combat, and the only Guardian thing I've unlocked is the frameshift booster, which is very nice. ricochet. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely true. Well worth it. I think it will be the first Guardian thing I would unlock. Reminds me, I really need to unlock some more of their stuff, so yeah, that could be a future set of streams. Mission target. I'm being hunted by a novice vulture. Well, sucks to be them. Yeah, hybrid power plant should be cool. Oh, this is pretty. And distributor. Ooh. I definitely need to do some more Guardian engineering. Don't be sad, your failure is my payday. Sorry, Lenara, that's not the way this is going to go.
Under attack.
That's half the shields or more gone. Ah. Right.
Commencing fighter deployment.
Well, we've got system security and another pilot.
All engines are go and what's authority?
Take out Linara.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Incoming mission
Okay,
critical
Commander.
message.
Concentrating fire on primary target.
Shouldn't be too bad. Good thing for us. Well, I could probably have taken them both, but it's still a good thing for us that the system security turned up. No shield generator for you.
Incoming mission critical
Nice.
message.
Right, let's see if they dropped anything good.
Roger that. Initiating automated retrieval.
A vulture built ready for your return, tailor-made for condor killing. Ooh, I've never tried double frag cannons. Hello, Imperial shielding.
Fighter is on board, Commander.
Am I happy to see you?
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
That vulture sounds like it would be fun.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, cool.
4, 3, 2,
All quite nicely lined up.
engage.
It's fun right up until he runs out of ammo. Yes.
Kilo Romeo Alpha. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility.
Yes, I know that feeling.
Authorization cleared. Make your way to landing pad 37.
This is quite a cool station. You can tell the difference between the red dwarf and a really bright star. But a couple of thousand light seconds out and it's still
Landing gear deployed.
5
very
seconds
bright.
from touchdown.
Classification replacements are active and tracking at this station.
Right.
Landing sequence completed. Deploying ground crew.
Good thing we're not doing this for the payout, isn't it? Yeah, we'll take that one in that case. Right, actually, are there any missions going back? Permit acquisition opportunity. That's a liberation. That's not what we want. Okay. Next drop off. And inevitably, our next fight. Let's jump to this one. Ah, okay. Go there next then.
Be aware of oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe and clearance distance.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart when ready, Commander.
Love doing that. That's very pretty. So with Dead Strives you could easily do 550 meters a second. GTFO maneuvers have never been easier. Nice.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah. What's this? Time bonus. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
That vulture does sound like it's good. There, Marvin.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Who are we looking out for? Can't pronounce that. And Harty. Harty McGrath. Ben wants you to make an all-turret multi-crew party wagon type 10. That sounds like fun. Yeah. Hey, there's one of them. multiple stars in this system. Ooh. Now that's pretty. Right, where are you? There you are, you're coming in for the interdict. Fair enough. Just in case another pirate jumps in our fight. What? I do apologise for the lack of competence on behalf of the pirates. The game still looks wonderful. It really does, yes. They're just flipping the... Alright, know what I'm gonna do. At last! Oh, that's so pretty. Well, let's get the scan. System security are prompt. I appreciate that. Oh, group of death, so there we go. Did they drop anything nice? Oh, salvaged alloys. Okay.
Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
One of your pirates jump scared me. I was just listening to this ambient supercruiser music when it suddenly stopped, followed by the sound of interdictions. I do sort of apologise for that.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh. Yeah, that is so very pretty. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Even after 2 years it still makes you jump. Yeah. There's been more than one time when I've been watching an Elite stream while I've been playing an Elite myself, and Tank on the stream has made me jump, yeah. Oh dear. Try using the gravity well to that wasn't too bad. Yeah, indeed.
Docking request granted.
You sort of key into certain things, don't you, in games? Half loop of half shape. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Landing gear deployed. successful. Engines
Right.
disengaged.
So first thing, we drop off our mission. Let's take the reputation there. Yeah, it's just over the line. Then we want to look at stuff going back to the boot brigade system. Can't do that, I don't have the cargo hold. Well, I can't do it in one go. Be more precise. I'm not going to worry about the donations in this case. Oh, just a single jump this time.
Ship raised. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Yeah. Almost ashamed to leave that view.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think we've got one pirate left. Maybe. We'll check our messages in a moment.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh yeah, things just changed. Okay, no, that was the last of them. I must have handed in any of the others. 12 minutes, you say? I can do that.
Fuel sweeping.
I mean, the extra payout doesn't mean much to me, but it's still nice to try and do it.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel sweep disengaged.
All nice and beautiful until it drops you right in between two very hot stars. Yes, if I was in between those two stars, I might have had a very different point of view as to what the situation was. You are not wrong. How are we doing over all our missions? Okay. Doing side bomber. Ah, yeah. I don't think people end up jumping inside of stars anymore, but yeah, indeed. I think that has been fixed. Wedding barge. Nice.
Delay C Kilo Romeo Alpha
Nice quiet station. I like that.
Landing gear deployed.
We advise all commanders be aware of their speed again and before start. Thank you for your cooperation.
Be too close to one of the other pads?
Confirmed contact. Ground crew dispatched. Station services are at your disposal.
We'll take the materials. Anything going back home? Yeah, black box salvage, that's not just a straightforward one, so no. Okay. Right. So, unfortunately, time is getting on, and I have to get ready to go out soon. So, I am going to bring things to a close there for today. We're going to go and raid WK Jez in a moment, who's just come on, and is streaming Elite Dangerous. I think he's doing some exploration. But thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having you here. And I hope to see folks again at some point in the future, maybe. I'm back on 2 PM tomorrow afternoon, GMT, for Elder Scrolls Online. The next Elite Dangerous session will be next Wednesday at 7 PM GMT, when unfortunately I won't be carrying on with all of these, but we'll be doing something similar, at least to begin with. So thank you all very much for watching, and let me just set this raid off and say hello. Cool. Right. Thank you very much, folks, and I will see you again soon. See you again soon, hopefully, Marvin. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. Do take care and have a good weekend.
Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Acts of aggression will be met with an appropriate response. We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to